And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce our speaker for the evening, Benjamin Jones, or Benny Cash. Hello there. I'm your speaker. Thank you for coming to my talk. Thank you. I love you all. You're so kind, so generous, so beauteous. Yes, welcome to my announcement for today. No tomatoes, please. Not in that way. I would rather not. Please no. Yes, so that's me. I am here to give a small announcement, or a large one. Don't throw the bricks, not at me. No, please no. Okay, we'll stop that music. It's a bit loud for me at the moment. Yes. This is not scuffed, this is okay. Everything is okay. Yes, well, hi, I'm Benny Cash. I am dressed for the occasion. And this is the welcome to the Touch the Stars Game Jam announcement. June the 21st, 10 a.m. to July the 21st, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. I'm really excited for this jam. I hope you are too. Thank you for the compliments for the outfit. I am very, very privileged to be in this position. My name is Benny, also known as Cash, also known as the Puzzle Snob, also known as your judge. Yes, I am judging this event. Let's pull up the screen a bit bigger. Hello there. Fine to see you this evening, or this morning, depending on where you are. Hi, Slim Ice 2. Hi, Hot Gamer Dad. There you are in the corner there. Hi, N.A. Palm. Studio Blue Games. Flawless Animation. Are you criticizing my animation? How dare thee? Just kidding. I think you're a compliment. I think I'll take that as a compliment, even if it was not intended as one. Flying around like a Gary's Mod ragdoll. Excuse me, I'm a real cat. I'm a real cat with real 20,000 flexible joints. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, that's right. I am judging this event. I've been selected as one of the 4 judges for this event. I'm pretty much going to be like that guy from Gladiator. What's his name? Commodus. Turn this music down a bit. And except I won't be accommodating your low quality games. I can't move my eyes. Don't just ignore that. Just kidding. I love you. I won't go easy. I mean, I won't go easy on you, but I'm going to be kind. I will be kind. I will be very, very kind. Okay. Yeah, but I won't go easy. It's a strange kind of affirming love, like a big hug. This game jam was officially sponsored by Komodo, which is a rebranding of Digica Games. They used to be called Digica Games, but now they are Komodo. Recently changed. That does not mean they are a Komodo monitor or a monitor lizard. That is something entirely different. Okay, they are something entirely different to a lizard. Yeah. So the Komodo dragon, also known as the Komodo monitor, is a member of the monitor lizard family of Varanidae that is endemic to the Indonesian islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. It is also Digica Games personified, or should I say lizardified. So, yeah. Here's the jam. Here's the game jam. RPG Maker MZ Touch the Stars Game Jam, hosted by Nick and Studio Blue and Komodo. Submissions are due in 29 days because this is when the submissions open from, etc. Touch the Stars with RPG Maker MZ. You're supposed to show the world that your RPG Maker game can stand toe-to-toe with the big shots. Now, I believe in you. Not everyone else may believe in you, but I'm not your father, but I might as well be. Son, daughter. But you can stand toe to toe with the big shots. I believe in you. I believe in you. Look at my tie. So now, yes, it's a powerful game engine that's simple enough for anyone to use, but critics don't always see that. Now it's time to change the perception. Blast off and touch the stars to show everyone that your game can be top quality regardless of what engine is used. We're going to be using RPG Maker MZ. Wow, that is a name that can be used for me. And it is powerful. It is powerful, I will tell you that much. So don't you worry about it. It is very powerful. Just like me, I am Rambo. Why this jam? Why does this jam exist? You ask. Why does this jam exist? Well, the goal of this jam is simple. You have to create an RPG Maker game that looks, sounds, and plays as good as the best of the best to touch the stars. Even if you think you aren't capable yet, it's still possible to reach for it. You can join the game jam with the best game you can create, because if we aren't always stretching for the highest highs, how can we always reach a pinnacle of your abilities, son? How can you reach a pinnacle of your abilities, son? Anyway, yes, hi Coda. Welcome, Coda and Aaron, great perhaps. This is maybe not the normal stream you're used to. I am dressed to the T, so I am professional. This is professional cash. So, how do you reach the pinnacle abilities? Well, here's a few examples. One Shot is a fantastic, lovely looking game. Look at this game. It's very visually stunning. You can aim for that kind of thing, you know, very like, you know, good pixel art and lovely, surreal exploration. Or you could go for the to the moon style of emotional highs, reaching those emotional depths and characters. Or you can go for the like animated style of, say, Omori or something like this, you know, just try and aim for your dreams. For the, you know, character-driven stories and the depth. So your game will need to include the theme of touching the stars, but we're going to be extremely open on what that means. So just be original and think outside the box. You don't have to think about the next. You don't have to create the next pixelated adventure or retro style horror. Those are just some examples. You can do whatever you want. Let your creative wings go free like Icarus and soar to the heavens and beyond. And they will not melt. Your wings will not melt under the heat. That is a myth. That is a myth perpetuated by conspiracy theorists. You don't have to own RPG Maker XP as well, because look at it, it's free. Look at that custom graphic I made for it. It's free. Because during the run of the contest until the end of July, you can download and use a fully featured version of the engine for free. That's 100% free for the entire contest till in more than a week after the submission's closed. So even a week afterwards, you'd have to pay a single cent, not a single cent, not a single cent, not a single cent, okay? Winners will be published. Oh, that's a big thing, because usually publishing costs like money to do. It'll be published on Steam and the RPG Maker .web? No, RPG Maker web website. And all three place winners will have their game hosted on both the RPG Maker website as well as Steam for the world to see. All three will retain full rights to their game. That is, full rights. It won't be like American Idol, where you don't retain full rights to the game. If you want to expand to your own individual release, commercial, non-commercial, go ahead and do that. And whenever you update the version, you'll RPG Maker Web or Komodo will make sure the update goes out to everyone else. So you retain full rights over your game. That's pretty important in this age, you know, retain creative freedom. The four winners will also get a cash prize. Look at this money. 1,000 USD, 5 for first place, $500 for second place, third place $250, and $250 for the fan favorite. So just get all your family and friends to vote for you. Just kidding. But yes, no, you do. You do that. But yes, like actually. 1063 says very important. It is very important. You want to stay free in this age, you know? Meet the judges. The contest will be judged by 4 amazing and talented streamers from the RPG Maker community. Let's reduce this a little bit. Here you go. First is Drifty from Driftwood Gaming. Look at this. The master of RPG Maker first impressions and tutorials. Drifty has years of working with the community on bringing their A game to the engine. Drifty usually streams with T as well. and they have amazing streams. They've been streaming for a long time. I never thought get to meet them in person. I still haven't, but I've talked to them over the internet, and they were very, very, very nice. And yeah, I never would have thought I had that chance to do that. Thank you, Manu Gaming Creations, for the follow. Thank you so much. And then, oh, whoops. Let me lock that in. We also have Teal from Studio Blue, the mistress of level design and game project management. Oh, very important things. Teal pushes the community to learn the why behind game development. Now, the thing about Studio Blue that I find very, very interesting and very unique about them is they have very strong business sense when it comes to RPG Maker. So Teal from Studio Blue, the duo is made of Steel and Teal, and both of them have very strong experience in the industry, and they are very professional when it comes to the business side of your game. So if you're looking for advice for the business side of the game, go check out their podcast, go check out their YouTube material. It's very, very useful. Hot Gamer Dad, you said you're on holiday during this week. That's fine. You can start in the second week if you'd like. I'm sure you'll be able to come up with something. Give it a go. Give it a go. Our third judge is Hawk Zombie from Twitch, and I only figured about Hawk Zombie recently. I can't remember whether it was Studio Blue or someone else, or it might have been Drifty. I can't remember who noted about Hawk Zombie, but I discovered them and I've been hooked on them ever since. They're such a fantastic streamer, extremely entertaining. Every stream is worthwhile. I love watching Hawk Zombie, and yeah, and they also not afraid to use Facecam as well, which is something that I haven't really fully done yet. It's a month, not a day. Yes, it is. It's a month, yes. The Lord of RPG Maker streams and game writing, Hawk provides a place of relaxation, agreed, and enjoyment for the community to just chill. And what doesn't really notice here is that Hawk has a great sense of humor that sometimes is a little crazy like mine. If you like me, whoa, I'm wacky, whoa. Yeah, I like that too. Hawk is extremely funny. I really enjoy all their streams, so go check them out. And they are going to be one of the judges. And then finally... Wait, who the heck is this guy? Benny from RPG Maker Cola? What? The voice of everything RPG Maker? I don't know about that. Benny connects the community with its creators and the game engine with the world. Excuse me, I think Komodo connects the game engine with the world. Who do you think you are, Benny? Come out and fight me. I know I'm a cat and you're a human being, but come out and fight me, okay? Anyway, that's me. I'm going to be really enjoying being a judge for this event, and I'm very humbled to be just selected as a judge. This Benny guy sounds like a real jerk. He is. He's a little bit of a jerk, but sometimes you need a jerk to, to give their, honest opinion, maybe. I love you. I love you, Hot Gamer Dad. Cashmere Chad Cat. Oh, my goodness. Getting R18 there. Just kidding. Yes, that is one of the contest rules. The contest rules and conditions. Now, I didn't have time to actually do the, do the actual, this part of it. So let's just go to the game page for this. Contest rules and conditions. Development and contest entries must be started after the beginning of the contest, June 21st, 2021. Pre-existing assets like DLC or custom created can be used. So you have to start development it's after June 21st, so you can only start now. Let me pull that up, maybe there. Maybe there's better. I'll just get rid of this for now. It's chat box. Oh, no, I think I'll keep it. I'll keep chat box and I'll put it up there. It must be started at the beginning of the contest. Games must be submitted by the deadline, which is midnight PST, July 22nd, 2021. Don't have any late entries. That will not be good. Don't do that. Be sure to test your stuff well before the deadline finishes. Lots of people don't leave enough time for testing, so test, and make sure that the testing, maybe at least a few days of testing before you submit, and leave at least a couple of days to submit, because we know how internet can be or something like that. Games must be created using only the RPG Maker MZ, provided for either one for free during the contest or one that you've bought. Plugins are fine, but no other game engine may be used. So you can't use Unity or other types of engines. You can use other tools like Photoshop or whatever, but you can only use RPG Maker MZ. Games must be 20 minutes long, at least. So this one was an interesting one. I found this quite an interesting rule. So your game must play for at least 20 minutes long. I guess that would be like a reasonable playthrough, not like a speed run per se, but like when a judge is playing, if it doesn't go longer than 20 minutes, then it might be likely to be, not might be, it is likely to be disqualified. So make sure that you have at least 20 minutes for your game. Which is kind of if you have a lot of effort put into your game but it doesn't go past the 20-minute mark, then it might be disqualified. Just be careful about length. Be careful about length. And here's another rule: judges will only be required to evaluate a game for 1 hour if it passes the screening stage. So like, I will personally, I think I'll be streaming on a non-strict schedule. So I'll stream when I want to. Thank you very much. I'll stream, excuse me. I'll be streaming when I wanna. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be streaming when I want to, like, but I will probably do like a minimum of 1 hour. And I actually listened to like Drifty's stream where they recommended, or I think it was Studio Blues or I think it was Drifty's stream where they recommended like judges to only judge for 1 hour, and then they make a judgment based on that hour, and then they can continue if they like, but they can't change their opinion after that hour. So make sure that you know that your first hour is the one being judged. That's just for time purposes. Games must include the theme of touching the stars. This can be interpreted any way the creator feels it works. That was Drifty? Cool, that was Drifty. Cool. I watched both of the streams. I just kind of mixed them up. So, yeah, touching the stars, you can interpret that any way you like. Yeah. TL says using egg timer. Oh, nice. Yeah, use whatever timer you need to. Use whatever timer you need to. So, yeah. Number 6 says you must have all right to use all software, resources, and tools involved in the creation of the game. The free version of RPG Maker MZ is available through this game jam, includes the rights to use the software and resources you included for the purposes. So, blah, blah, blah. So you can, I think I said that earlier, if you purchase an asset, make sure that the license allows for the usage in this manner. So, you must make sure it can. I think the idea is that you must make sure it should be able to be used for commercial games. I think that might be. So just make sure you have the license to use everything that is in your game. You may use resources sold through Komodo in the Digica Game Shop or via Steam. I don't know if that's Komodo Shop anymore. No, through Komodo in the Digica Games Shop. There we go. Yep, so you can use resources from them. You can also use other user-created resources that are available. All resources used must be properly credited. Yes, credit. In every single project you have, all the resources must be properly credited. Your entry must not infringe on third-party copyright or trademarks. Yeah, so don't go on the copyright buzz. Don't do things that are copyrighted. There's no limit on the size of the development team. So you could have either like 0. You could have 0 in your team. You could have -1 on your team. Just kidding. You can have like 1 person, or you can have like a team of like 10 people, 100, 1,000. You could involve your whole country in the game development process. You might need a Kanban for a country. Keep in mind that the prize winnings will only be awarded to the single user that submits the game. So even if you're using a team account, whoever uploaded the final file gets the money, and they are responsible for distributing the monies to the rest of your team. So make sure you aren't trusting a snitch. Make sure you aren't trusting a snitch. Okay, I think I've overplayed that character. So contest participants can be involved in up to 2 submissions. So you could either have like 2 solo submissions, or you could be in a solo submission. Wow, whoa. You could be in a solo submission or a team submission. It means you can work on a solo project and collab with another team, or you could collab on 2 teams, or you can even do 2 solo projects. But if a team uses your resources but they were not directly involved in the development, then it won't count towards your 2 game limit. So the same holds true with commissions or any art that you're commissioning or doing. Yeah. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Yeah, so make sure you're directly involved with at most 2 games. And also remember that all the files you need to require to play the game must be included in the download. If the game's executable does not run or crashes because of missing files, it will be disqualified. No 18+ content. So make sure it runs first try if I execute it. Yeah, I'm not going to sneeze directly in your face. No, I don't do that. But I am a cat. I'm a posh cat. Have you never heard of the posh cat? Posh cat. Anyway, Yeah, wish you would. Wow. Okay, so the game's executable. Make sure it runs. Make sure it runs 100%. Thank you for the blessings, Great Perhaps. Yeah, so no 18 plus content. This includes the strong sexual themes content, graphic nudity, or otherwise. Just make sure it's PG or M. Yeah, no 18 plus. The guidelines are linked there on the page. Plagiarism, any forms of cheating, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to cheat. Let's make it a clean and fair competition. Games must be available in English, and you can have other translations, but your default language must be English. I am very normie. I don't understand any other language but English, so if your language is not English, I will not be able to, not only will I not be able to read it, but it will actually be disqualified. Your game submission must be able to be downloaded and run on Windows. Windows. You can include additional downloads if you want, but only the downloaded Windows version will be judged. No representation of current real-life figures are allowed in your game, so you're not allowed to put like real people in your game, political or religious leaders, celebrities or influencers, or anyone within the RPG Maker community or their personas. You're not allowed to do that. No. So if the person exists in the real world, you can't put them in your game. Don't put Trump in your game. Don't put Trump in your game. Sorry about that. And contest judges, they have the right to penalize or disqualify submission for reasons including, but not limited to, any violation of the above rules. So if you piss me off, no, sorry, just kidding. No, if you do anything out of line, then I will punish you. No games about Benny. Might be a bit pandering. Yes. If you do a game about me, then I'll be flattered and I will disqualify you. And I will love you and I will disqualify you as well. So, yeah, Martin Van Buren, fortunately, I don't know. I actually don't know, too much about them. But, like, they qualify as a real person as well, I think? Yes. But even if they... I don't know what I'm talking about. Contest judges have the right to penalize or disqualify, so judges' decisions are final. And blah, blah, blah. There's more prize conditions. Prize will be awarded to the person who submitted the game, and you don't have to purchase anything to participate. And whoa, why is there a alarm going off? Oops. And creators retain all rights, blah, blah. I think we've already settled that. So, yeah. As we go back to the initial... Whoa, what's going on? Let's go here. So I'm just going to reel off a couple more things that I might have forgot. Let's see. And then I'm going to field some questions. Probably, like, any personal questions about my life, I won't be able to field because those are kind of personal. Like, where do you live? What's your address? What's your New Zealand's equivalent of a social security number? I won't be able to answer any of those. Actually, I'll go to the next one. Whoa. Just so you can see... yeah, there we go. So you can see your chat as well in the VOD. So let's see if I've missed anything out. So yeah, RPG Maker will be provided for free. RPG Maker MZ will be provided for free for everyone. Oh yeah, the judging process. There are no judging categories. Judging is done in an elimination process. So I'll be playing a quarter of the entries. Hawk will be playing a quarter of the entries. Teal will be playing a quarter of the entries, and Drifty will be playing a quarter of the entries, and we'll all rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. And then after that, the top half of those will move forward, and then the process is repeated, and swap. We swap with, I swap with Teal. I don't know who I'm swapping with, but say I swap with Teal, and then Drifty swaps with Hawk, and then we rate those top half, and then we aggregate those and determine based on total score the top half of those. And then the peers swap with the other peer, and they rate those games, and the top half of those games, and then based on those aggregated scores, we get a ranking of the 1, 2, 3, the top. Let's go to that slide. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Whoa. Yeah, the very top, you want to be the very best. A blog post explaining the full judging process is coming next week. So yeah, that's Touch Fuzzy for anyone who doesn't know who that is. Oops. Yeah, we'll go back. And what else is there? Oops. Let me reduce my size. And yeah, the full contest rules are on the itch.io page. That URL has been published, and yeah, I think that's everything for now. Let me just go for what this means for me. I have been in the RPG Maker community for a long time. I've been, well, depends on what you mean by long. I've been here maybe around since like 2010 maybe, and yeah, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of entries. I've done a lot of reviews on the website rpgmaker.net. I've maybe done like, I started off doing like maybe, I think it's about 100 or 200 reviews. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating. I think I did about 100 reviews on that site, and I just love reviewing games. I love bringing my critical, I can be critical sometimes too. People know who've seen my stream, I can be very critical of games, and I'm actually less critical of games of the guests who have been on my podcast, because, you know, I don't want to scare them off too much. So I'll be a little bit harsher on you. I'll be a little bit harsher on you. If I play your game, you'll know why I liked or disliked your game by the... Wait, I actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to give that feedback. I'll have to clarify. But anyway, I'm not supposed to give feedback about judging, but I can... I don't know. Anyway, I'll have to clarify. But anyway, I have Q&A. Now is the time for Q&A. Would anyone like to ask any questions? Thank you, Hot Gamer Dad. I am Commander Benny, and this is my favorite game on the Citadel. Am I a cat? Why would you ever doubt that? Do you see me? Do you see me right now? Do you see me licking my paws? No, you don't, because I don't have joints. I don't have things that I can, like, perceivable joints. I can give people feedback after you announce the winners. Okay, yes. So during the stream, I guess I can't say what I liked and what I disliked about it. I can just play and sort of... I'll have to figure out. Judges will want to keep everything close to the chest as possible until the winners are... Yeah, there we go. Yes. So yes, I am a cat. But in reality, I'm a... You know, I'm also... I have an alter ego, Benny. This is Cash. I have an alter ego, Benny, who's also a human being. I can bring him out, actually. I'll bring his stock image out so you can see him. Whoa, he's big. He's big boy. Wait, where is he? Let's reduce him down in size. This is a art by Makio Kuta. This is Benny and Cash in front. Do I take bribes in the forms of paper-thin fanfiction? Paper-thin? What Hot Gamer Dad is referencing is my personal game, Paper-Thin. However much I would want to, I will not take bribes of paper-thin fanfiction. No bribes of any form. I am completely impartial. I am the judge from off the game. Thank you for the cool hair compliment. Yeah. That's cooler than the hair I have in real life, you know. So, but like, they've done a good job of depicting what I want to be. Benny and Cash, the RPG Maker version of Tango and Cash. Definitely, yeah. Thank you for the compliment. Is Benny my stand power? I'm not sure what that means. But yes. Any other questions? Any Q&A anyone would like to push through? Not Nightbot, who is pushing through the link to my link tree. You can join the Discord community for RPG Maker Cola if you'd like to, and I do podcasts and all that kind of stuff. Just a little plug while I'm waiting for Q&A. But if there's no like real like pressing Q&A, we could stop there unless there's anything else we want to do. Want to play Uno? Do you want to play Uno? We can play Uno. You can definitely... thank you, Studio Blue. Studio Blue says you could definitely check out the RPG Maker Cola podcast. We've got a lot of fun episodes. Got another fun episode coming up about a day after this VOD. Arkea, Kaz, and Yanfly. Cool episode. Coming very soon, within 24 hours. You don't have Heck and Uno. Well, yeah. Well, too bad. We're gonna play it anyway. I have a pack of cards. I'd like to play Uno, thanks. Anyway, before I get into degenerate mood, I'd like to kind of finish the... Yes, listen to the episode with Studio Blue and Touch Fuzzy. They are cool people. They're definitely cool. Yeah, I think that's the end of Q&A, isn't it? Not many Q&A that we... Yeah, But I reckon you'll know. You can go check out Drifty and Touch Fuzzy. Sorry, wow, Touch Fuzzy's into one. You can go check out Drifty and Teal's respective VODs on Driftwood Gaming and Studio Blue. And basically, and also Hawk Zombie's going to do one later on today, I believe. So yeah, that's me. This is us signing out. Yes. Let's see something. Where is it? I don't know where. Don't know where it is. Oops. Here we go. And now I would like to finish my my TED Talk. Thank you for listening to me. I am an expert in all fields: RPG makering, RPG criticism, RPG. Whoa, I can flip. Look at that. I can flip. I have increased my power. I am growing in size. I am growing in size. Wait, somebody help me. I'm expanding beyond all measure. Beyond all measure. I have become worlds. I have become power. I have become the universe. Next stop, Mars. Mars is where I'm going, I tell you. I am going to the stars. I will always be with you. I will never leave your sights. And you will always be my son. Mufasa is my name. Simba. Simba, you will always be my son.